As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cleveland Browns. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Hey! Cougar 19!
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down, and they go right back to it. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
This offense is sending a message. Winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Let's go now! 70 Lions!
On first down, here's Sanders. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. Because offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Here's Judkins on second down. And this is near the first down, but they need one more yard now to get it. Third down at the 29.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, shot!
Third down run from Judkins. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up fourth down and 1.
They'll go, it's Sanders. That's cut beyond the marker. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. They hit him for 5 yards on fourth down, and they get the successful conversion.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
60.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Headed out right. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and it sets up second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Ready! 70 Simba!
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. From the red zone now. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. It'll be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop them.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he gets a few on the punch forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
On 4th down, here's Herbert. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pressure coming, and he's taken down, and Brown's got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. On 4th down, they snap it to Herbert. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. The rookie from Texas comes up with it. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Cleveland coming up in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Play action, Sanders. He beams one, deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can...
Into a crowd, and intercepted. Marcus Williams has it.
Intercepted by the Raiders. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. And off to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Herbert from the gun. Gets him on the in route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard
Genty
line.
from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Taken down by
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Play action now for Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your pass. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
On 3rd down, Genty. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Sybert's kick is up and good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Making some progress here. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
To throw now is Sanders. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Judkins up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Sanders going to throw on 4th. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
Dragon 60.
Working out of the gun. Sanders taking a chance to the end zone. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again.
Ready.
So backed up a bit following the penalty. It's 1st and 20.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw it again. It's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Short pass brought in. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and short here. Sanders. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
1st and goal, Judkins. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down to the 10-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That one connects. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. The Browns drive their lead to 11. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Alontae Taylor making the stop. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Judy will go in motion right. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Solid 4-yard gain there. And now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Herbert. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it up. And the Browns take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Judkins running between the tackles. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively.
That's pretty pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
70 range, 2. Lucky, 18. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught by his running back, Judkins. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard
From the
line.
gun, Judkins. And he will not score, but that does set him up Brock with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Judkins does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now Sanders. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Ready.
Might have a goal line stand brewing here. The offense just needed a yard. 3rd and goal.
Ready.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
No gain on the play.
19, Tiger.
Brings up
19,
4th
Tiger.
and
Buffalo
goal.
18.
They'll go. It's Sanders. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns push their lead to 18.
Browns 21. Raiders 3.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Jency. And he cuts it back right. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. Don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Now say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. And he's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he will haul it in for the biggest touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep It's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Caden. Don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. You mentioned the value he can bring beyond the work, just catching the football.
How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the guy metric.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Give them what they asked for. It's not enough.
Okay, ready?
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Go.
Here's Sanders now. Buying some time right. Over the middle and caught by Dobbs. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. That's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting completion.
He's got Njoku on the sideline caught. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Another game to Judkins. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
That's another Browns 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the
Throwing from the gun.
27-yard line.
Look at that power, deep left side. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see it throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to JT. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now they send him back in motion right. On 3rd down, Herbert finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Giving this to Jensen. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, Well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. New set of downs for him from the 31.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
They give up the guns. It's Jeanty. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
He's got it near the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First down, Las Vegas.
Zone read, they'll give it to Jeanty. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Herbert from the gun. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one's caught along the left sideline. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
16.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Straight ahead with Jeanty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can go beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Another give here to Jeanty. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What do you do? Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The give here to Jeanty, and he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This is Jeanty on second. And he has this down to the 34. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Here he goes, one final shot. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So the Browns come away with the win. Well, tip of the cap, Brock. You could not question that they brought some fight to the field, try to throw their best punches. But we both know an opponent playing well, a road game, a hostile crowd getting after them. Just too much to overcome.
If you can't get the win on the road, and listen, more than half the time you won't, a coach at least wants to see his guys keep fighting and scratching and clawing until the final whistle. I think they at least did that. But there's going to be plenty of other areas to work on when they get to the practice field this week.